Most people let a lack of funds stop them from getting in the game and doing real estate deals. The truth is, if you have a good deal, getting 100% funding to do the deal is easier than you think. Using a real life deal, I'm going to show you how. Get ready to watch me flip this house in Waterloo, Iowa with none of my own money coming up.
For a limited time, you can get a free copy of Jerry Norton's Virtual Flipper Kit with everything you need to flip houses without seeing them in person. Download it now at virtualflipperkit.com.
If you're new here, I'm Jerry Norton. I went from dead bald to millionaire. Sorry, let me try that again. I went from dead broke to millionaire flipping houses, and after doing 1,000 deals, I created this channel to help you master the art of wholesaling and flipping real estate so you can live your dream life. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to get notified when new videos are released. Recently, I did a video where I showed how I found and secured a nice little fix and flip deal remotely or virtually in Waterloo, Iowa. The cool thing is, if I hit my numbers, I should make around $25,000 profit flipping this house without ever seeing the house in person. What's even cooler, or more cool than that, is I'm gonna buy it and fix it up without using any of my own money or credit to do it. And on this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how so that you can do the same, so keep watching. By the way, I created a playlist with all of the videos about this deal. I'll put that link in the description below if you wanna watch the other videos about how I found, analyzed, negotiated, and secured this deal. The focus on this video is how to get 100% funding on fix and flip deals. And first and foremost, I have to tell you, raising capital for deals is easier than you think. Right now in real estate, as of this recording, money is pouring into real estate. In fact, having been a full-time flipper now for 17 years, right now money is more readily available and easier to get and cheaper than it's ever been in my entire 17-year career. The reason is because we're experiencing an appreciating market and real estate is a safe investment. So if you don't have good credit or your own money to invest in deals, I'm here to tell you that you don't need credit or your own money and you can get 100% funding even if you're brand new and don't have any experience. Let me show you how. First, let's talk about a specialized type of asset-based loan designed specifically for fixing and flipping houses. It's often referred to as hard money. Now, a hard money lender is an unconventional asset-based lender that will lend 80 to 90% of the money needed for the deal based on the merits of the deal and not you, the borrower. In other words, unlike conventional lenders, they don't care so much about you or your credit score or your credit history or your job history or your debt to income or any of that. They are basing the loan criteria on the deal. If the deal is good, they give you 80% of the money even if you don't have any experience. Now you may be wondering, Jerry, why would they do that? Isn't that risky? The answer is yes, but that risk is offset by charging a much higher interest rate to borrow the money. Hard money fees are 3 to 4 times higher than conventional loans, but it doesn't matter because we build that cost into the deal, so it's just the cost of doing business. When flipping houses, it's more important to have easy access to the money than a lower interest rate. And don't forget, the hard money lender is only giving you 80% of the money needed to do the deal. The remaining 20% is what is often referred to as skin in the game. Now, the skin in the game increases their equity position in the deal, which makes hard money lenders feel all warm and fuzzy inside that you're invested in the deal. And they have a strong equity position. But like I said, I'm going to show you how to get 100% funding, including the remaining 20% not covered by hard money. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. If you get a good fix and flip deal, hard money will give you 80% of the capital without batting an eye. You can bank on it. Hard money lenders are in every market. Just Google hard money lender, your state, and you'll find them. Put a post on your local Facebook investor group and people will share who they use. And if you're a prime level subscriber to my house flipping system, Flipster, you get access to my database of over 100 nationwide asset lenders who will compete to fund your deal. You just choose the lender offering the best rate and terms. It's awesome. If you've never heard of Flipster, it's a cloud-based, all-inclusive platform to help you organize, streamline, and automate all of the steps to wholesaling and flipping houses. and we have several tools for raising money to fund deals. Now, to learn more and see it in action, just go to getflipster.com. So getting the 80% money is easy. On average, as of this recording, if you don't have any experience, the going rate is 12% interest, along with 2 points. I'll break that down for you using a real live deal so you know how to calculate that cost, so keep watching. But the real secret, the magic ingredient to doing deals with 100% funding is the 20% money. It's the amount hard money doesn't cover. Now, once you learn how to raise the remaining 20%, you are home run city and nothing can stop you. Now, there are several different places the remaining 20% can come from, such as a home equity line of credit, a business line of credit, unsecured credit cards, etc. But my primary source of 20% money comes from private investors. A private lender is simply an individual who lends his or her own money on a real estate deal. It could be cash that they have in savings, it could be their home equity loan, it could be investment funds they pull out of the stock market to lend to you instead, it could be from their IRA. Most of my private money investors self-direct their IRA, which allows them control to lend it to me on my real estate deals. Now think how many people you know that work in corporate America that probably have $25,000 to $100,000 in an IRA that they would gladly lend to you on a real estate deal for 8 to 12% return. You just have to ask for it. So I'm going to show you how using my Waterloo deal and break down all the numbers for you and even show you a live call with a private lender. Okay, the purchase price on this deal is $55,000 and the rehab budget is $15,000. That means I need a total of $70,000. So let's break down how much it would cost if I took my deal to a hard money lender at 80% loan to cost, or LTC, who charges 12% interest and 2 points. By the way, since I have experience, I can borrow 90% loan to capital and get the rate down to 9%. But assuming it's your first deal, let's use 80% loan to capital and 12% and 2 points. 80% of $70,000 is $56,000. That means at closing, I would come with 20% of the total cost, or $14,000 plus fees, which we'll cover next. But let's break down the hard money loan cost, or what I call carrying cost. First is 2 points. A point is an upfront lump sum just to place the loan and borrow the money. 1 point is equal to 1% of the loan. So 2 points on $56,000 is $1,120, which is typically paid upfront at the time of closing in addition to the down payment of $14,000. Next, let's calculate interest. Now I plan on flipping this deal fast, but for argument's sake, let's say it takes 120 days. 12% interest on $56,000 comes to $560 per month. So 4 months of payments would be $2,240 in interest payments. So to do this deal and borrow $56,000 in hard money, it will cost a total of $3,360. Now let's talk about private money for everything not covered by hard money. We know we have the $14,000 in capital, plus let's borrow the hard money carrying cost too of $3,360. I call this financing our financing. Now that comes to a total of $17,360 in capital needed to do this deal with 100% funding, including the carrying cost. Now let's say that we borrow the $17,360 from a private lender at 12%. That comes to $174 a month, or $696 over the course of the 4-month deal. Okay, now if your head was spinning as I went through the math, don't worry. I created a 100% funding calculator that will break it all down for you. Just plug in the interest rate, points, and total turnaround time for both hard money and private money, and it will instantly calculate for you the total carrying cost to do the deal with 100% funding. Now, if you'd like this for free, just leave a comment and say, Jerry, you are a flipping genius. Give me your 100% funding calculator, and I'll give you the download link. Now, as your YouTube coach, I'm gonna be a little in your face for a second. I hope you're grasping what I'm telling you. Access to hard money is easy, and if you have a deal and can fog a mirror, you will get 80% of the money. That means doing a deal with 100% funding, like my little Waterloo flip, hinges entirely on borrowing $17,000 from a private money source, and the cost of that money is only $696. Are you gonna let borrowing $17,000 from someone stop you from doing a deal? Are you really gonna sit the sidelines because you're not willing to find someone to lend you $17,000? Look, if you wanna become financially free and live your dream life, it's time to put on your big boy or big girl undies and step up to the plate and get it done. I don't ever wanna hear you say again that you can't do this business because you don't have money. Here's the model that I try to live by. The things I want in life, personally and professionally, and especially financially, I pray as if getting what I want all depends on God, and I work as if getting what I want all depends on me. Don't ask God or anyone to give you what you're not willing to work for yourself. Okay, rant over. Back to my deal in Waterloo. Assuming I use hard money for 80% and I need $17,000 to cover the balance needed to do the deal with 100% funding, I'm gonna call someone who I think might be willing to lend me the $17,000. Now I'm thinking of my video guy, Tyler, that records my events and films a lot of my videos. He's someone I know and he seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders. I don't know if he has $17,000 he would be willing to lend me, but if I don't ask, the answer for sure is no. If I do ask, maybe the answer is yes. Let's give him a call and see.
Hey, Gary, how's it going?
Good. Hey, Tyler. How you doing? Hey, thanks for making me look so handsome on video.
Oh, you know what, Jerry? That is all you and your new hair. That is not me.
Hey, I was calling to talk to you about real estate, not video. Do you got a minute?
Yeah. What's up?
Well, you know how I flip houses, right?
Yeah, I go to your live events and edit all your YouTube videos. I've heard that you flip houses, yes.
Oh, good. Well, I got a new deal coming up, and I figured with all that money that I pay you doing video work, you must have some extra cash lying around that you'd be willing to lend me.
You know what, that reminds me, because I've been meaning to ask you, it's been a long time since we've talked about my payment, and maybe we talk about a raise.
Yeah, we can talk about that some other time. What do you think about getting your money to work, earning some high interest, passive income, secured by real estate?
That does sound pretty good. I'll have to see what I can scrounge up. It's hard with what you're paying me to have any extra laying around, but I do have some set aside. I was looking to kind of invest, and I have quite a bit of other things I'm involved in, though. I like to think of myself as a pretty savvy investor. So it kind of depends on the terms that you're looking for.
Tyler, you're not even 30 years old. How savvy can you be?
Listen, we'll talk about that later with the raise. Hey, let's just start here with the basics. Tell me about the deal. What are you looking for? How much do you need? Tell me about it.
Okay. It's a remote deal. It's in Waterloo, Iowa. The purchase is $55,000, rehab is $15,000, so a total of $70,000 to do the deal. The back end price that it'll sell for is around $105, maybe $110. And I've got most of the money. I'm short about $16,000-$17,000 is all.
Okay. And how long do you think you need it?
Well, I'm hoping I can do a pretty quick turnaround. It's like a carpet paint type deal, but if it does go FHA with that anti-flipping rule, it might go as long as 120 days.
Okay. I've got that much. We could make that work. Now, clarify for me, secured by the property. You mentioned securing it by the property. What does that look like? How do I make sure I get paid back if you fall over tomorrow or get hit by a bus?
Well, two things. I'll look both ways when I cross the road, so there's that.
That's a start.
Yeah, that's a start. And two, we'll sign a promissory note, we'll sign a mortgage against the property. In the event I get hit by a bus, you would simply take back the property, you would sell it, get back your money, and keep whatever profit on top of that. So, you kind of come out pretty good.
Yeah, so worst case scenario, you're going to pay me back with my interest, and best case scenario, you do get hit by a bus, and then I get to take the property.
Yeah, that's kind of a morbid way to look at it, Tyler, but yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right. So you don't have to look both ways if whatever. You're in a hurry, I get it.
You leave that up to me.
Yeah, it's up to you, whatever. And then I guess last thing is, what kind of rate are you looking at?
Well, I was thinking like 8% interest.
I can do 18, that sounds nice.
No, I said 10%.
Oh, that's funny. I thought I heard you just say 10%. Is that what you said?
No, I said 12%. 12% interest.
12. You know that's my number, Jerry. I can do 12. That sounds fantastic. Hey, 12% sounds great. When do you need it?
Not for like a week or so. I'll put together the loan docs and I can send that over to you to look over.
Okay, that sounds great. I will look at those and look for those. And hey, while I have you, can we talk about this raise I need?
Oh, I gotta go. I mean, we could talk about that later. But again, hey, thanks for making me look so handsome on video.
All right, anything for you, Jerry. We'll see you.
All right, see ya. Now, guys, we had a little fun and he played along with me. And I did that to show you how simple and easy it is to ask someone to lend you money on a real estate deal. But that literally is how the original conversation went with Tyler, and he really is lending me money to do this deal. All I did was explain to him what I was doing, how his money was safe and secured, and that he could earn a double-digit return lending me his money on a real estate deal. And to make this even easier for you, I'm gonna give you my exact loan docs that I use with all of my private money investors. I even did a video that breaks down how to fill out the paperwork to do a private money loan. I'll put the link to that video as well as the free download link to my private money docs in the description below for you. Now, I showed you how I'm doing this little flip in Waterloo, Iowa with 100% funding, but guys, I use the same formula of 80% hard money and 20% private money on my multi-million-dollar flips. But I started like many of you listening right now. I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together, but I started. And over time, now I've raised millions in capital. I honestly believe raising capital for your real estate business is one of the most important activities you can do. I'm always and forever raising more money and cheaper money because I understand that access to capital is how I do more deals and bigger deals and how I continually grow my business and my income. Now, I hope you grasp that concept and get started today. Make it a goal to take someone to lunch once a week and ask them to lend you money on your deals, and you'll be amazed at how many people will say yes. And since the secret ingredient to 100% funding is private money, I want you to watch a video where I show exactly what I did to raise my first $1 million in private money. So watch that now, and if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to my channel with over 650 videos. This is the #1 channel on YouTube for all things wholesaling and flipping, and I'll see you on the next video.